Let's go. Let's see what World 1-2 Underground is like. Nice. So again, we got a... Oh. Greetings friends, I'm Ian Higton, and don't worry, I'm not upset or disappointed. It's just this headset does really weird things to my brow when it sits atop my forehead like this. No, I'm not disappointed or upset at all. I'm actually very happy because I'm about to go on a journey of nostalgia. Now, how many of you out there who are VR enthusiasts have thought to yourself, ooh, I wish I could play X childhood game in VR, or ooh, wouldn't it be great if that game I remember from ages ago had the VR treatment? I know I do, I think it all the time, and I know you lot think it too because I've seen your comments on some of my videos dreaming about your favourite old school games that could get converted to VR. And that's exactly what I'm doing today on this week's episode of Ian's VR Corner, because I'm going to be travelling back in time to play Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, Super Mario Bros. 3, Batman, Duck Hunt and The Legend of Zelda in VR. Welcome to the very bland settings menu of 3D Sen VR. This is a program you can buy from Steam right now, and using NES ROMs, you can play through games that you own, NES games that you own, in 3D. Now, this program is only compatible with a certain amount of NES game ROMs at the moment. There are about 6 pages of them, and I have added ROMs for all the NES games that I own that appear in this menu. So there's Super Mario Brothers, there's Super Mario Brothers 3, there's Legend of Zelda, there's The Goonies 2, there's Duck Hunt, there's Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, and there's Batman. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kick off and play some Super Mario Bros. 3 first, because this is probably one of the most impressive 3D conversions going in 3D Sen VR. Alrighty, here we go. The title screen for Super Mario Bros. 3 in glorious virtual reality. I am controlling this with a controller, and the controller allows me to rotate the game so I can see it from above, I can see it from below, I can spin it all the way around, I can see it from all angles, but because this is VR as well, I can also zoom it in and I can get in real close to the action. I can check out these Koopas in supreme detail. This is the map screen, and as you can see, it is very well rendered in 3D now, with all these little trees or hills or whatever the hell they are dancing around. And if I move Mario onto level 1, we'll be able to get a good look at this game in 3D. Now let's quickly kill this Goomba, and then if I bring the camera in a little bit, then I can lean right in and I can check out Mario's sprite really closely, and it's all really nice and sharp and very cool to look at. And in fact, I can go right around behind him and have a look behind Mario. I can even tilt the camera and look completely behind the stage if I want to as well, to see what's behind the stage. All the blocks and things and bushes and clouds have been rendered in 3D, and it looks great, really sharp, really cool, especially even if you go in really close, everything's just really crisp. So I'm going to grab the mushroom here, and I'm going to stand by this piranha plant and just show you that you can actually look down the pipes as well. There's not much to see down the pipes, but you can have a look down the pipes, and all the pipes are rendered in 3D as well, so they're nice tubes. And the fireballs are rendered in 3D as well. Smashing! Okay, there we go. So now there's Tanuki Mario with his little tail. I can go right in there, and I can basically watch him do. I can watch him from this angle doing a bit of run up, and then watch him as he flies up into the sky. This is a really, really impressive little program. I don't really know the technical details on... Oh no, my extra life! Don't really know any of the technical details on how it works, but I believe each game has to be imported into the program, and then the developer has to take the sprites and 3Dify them themselves. But The process behind that, I don't really understand, know about, or care about. All I care about is that it works, and it's bloody magnificent. Catching the coins is cool because all the coins are 3D rendered as well. Let's get Mario close up, and then I can lean right in, check out the coins, look all the way around them as they spin, and then I can zoom it back out again so you lot can get a full view of the stage. Oh, I need to do my run up so I can try and get down the secret pipe. Ah, missed the secret pipe. Damn it! Oh no, Mario! I'm absolutely making a pig's ear of this. But here we go, into the end stage, and that star, or whatever it was, yeah, the star that I caught there was popping out of the screen as well. It's pretty sweet. There is a lot of cool little extra details added to this game. Look at these, the hills of 3D now, so when Mario's sliding down a hill on his arse, he's actually sliding down a 3D hill. There's that 3D mushroom. And the Goombas are all in 3D as well. The Mario sprite is actually just, if I zoom it in again and turn it around a bit, the Mario sprite's it's kind of like flat. He's like a bit of a cardboardy kind of guy. But everything else, including the pipe, is 3D. Can I actually look into that pipe and see all the way through? I can, look at that. And I can make Mario jump over there. I could kind of follow him and almost play Mario 3 in first person now, although I wouldn't recommend that. It's a little bit weird. Go away. There's a 1-up up there, but I'm going to miss the 1-up. And I'm going to jump down into the secret area and have a look at the underground area, which is all walled off. Again, nice and 3D. And I just love the fact that you can get right in there and have a real good look around. Right, onwards to victory, or to sad defeat. Yep. Sad defeat indeed. Defeated by a winged Goomba. So yeah, I love the amount of effort that's gone into converting this into VR. It works really well. This menu screen is struggling a little bit. You can probably hear the music getting a bit janky, and the frame rate goes a bit weird when I lean in. Maybe that's to do with so much going on screen at the moment, or maybe it's to do with the ROM, who knows. But either way, it looks very impressive and it's pretty cool. But I think I should move on to the next game now. Welcome, friends, to Batman, the movie, the video game of the movie, the NES video game of the movie, and now the 3D VR NES video game of the movie. It's Batman, and this is the very first time I've actually tried out this VR port since it's been a very long time since I actually played my original copy of this game, and the music is just how I remembered it. I'm going to go right in now and zoom in on the game while no one's attacking me. But I love the fact that even the don't walk bits, even the incidental little bits of background graphics are in slight 3D there. All the girders and stuff are in 3D. Batman's power bar is in 3D. Batman's not been properly 3D-fied. Again, he's a bit like Mario in the way that he's kind of like he's a block rather than a fully rounded 3D shape. But it looks pretty gorgeous. And I'm getting all kinds of flashbacks here. So all the enemies here, you can see they are basically flat enemies. But the stages are quite nicely 3D. This guy's going to get it. How dare you shoot me. I remember playing this one back in the day for ages. I don't know if we managed to complete it or not, me and my brother, but we got pretty close if we didn't. I'm going to zoom in here again just to check out this background here. Again, very slight amounts of 3D on the background, on that writing. This part here isn't 3D at all by the looks of things, unless the edges are made of black, which maybe they are. It's a shame Nintendo never managed to do anything like this with their Labo VR. I mean, Labo VR was pretty basic, to be honest. This is much comfier to wear than Labo VR, and it's way higher resolution. I've got it zoomed out quite far at the moment, so hopefully you lot can see the full screen, but it's so cool being able to get so close up to the action. I mean, now that Batman sprite looks like the size of a fist. The depth and the width of these girders and the little machines running across is really cool. When you zoom out, your brain kind of starts telling you it's 2D again. I guess because I'm used to playing it in 2D, but it can still see the depth of the image underneath those girders up there and things like that. Oh god, I hated this bit back in the day. I would always lose a chunk of health on these things. Gotcha. I'm going to try 3D platforming, this VR platforming, without getting hit. And I'm doing alright so far, but I'm pretty sure there's a absolute dickhead on a jetpack up here. I really need to remember how to throw my projector. Whoop! Not like that. Oh, I accidentally closed the game down. There we go. Ah! Alright, let's try and run away from it. How throw do? I forget to throw. Oh, bugger. Never mind. That's all, folks. That's all. Yeah! Chip and Dale, mother flip up! This game was a co-op favourite of mine and my brother's back in the day. The amount of times we got told off because we were sneaking up late at night to play Chip and Dale, and then we would get into arguments and get rumbled because we'd get all screamy. It's unbelievable. We just got in so much trouble playing this game late at night. But we loved playing it in co-op because you could pick up each other's characters and then throw them off the screen to kill them. So we just have our own little Chip and Dale battle royales. So again with Chip and Dale, you've got some extra special workmanship done here to make all the apples 3D, like they're proper apple shaped. The pipes are all nice and pipey and round. The boxes are boxy and blocky. The bin as well. The bin is all VR-y, and if I go and lean right in, I can see right around behind these boxes. I can see right over on top of the bin. And there's a little Chip from the other side of the fence. And then if I zoom back out again, I can continue playing. It's so cool. So there is a non-VR version of this coming out 19th of June. I think it's been in early access for a while, but the full release coming out 19th of June. And that is going to have a lot more games compatible. And with the non-VR version, you're still going to be able to do stuff like this. It still kind of 3Difies things, but obviously you don't get the added immersive kind of head tracking of VR. You don't get the option to be able to lean in and look around things and stuff, but there will be a lot more games converted to 3D on that version. But the VR version, this VR version I'm playing right now, it's been out for quite a while, at least 11 months I think. It's only just recently come to my attention. Chip and Dale! Ow, you lasery bastard. Ow, someone electrocuted my chipmunk. Ow. Now, Duck Hunt next, my friends. And this is a cool one because light gun games on this actually have a built-in light gun mechanic. So you've got a little fake faux virtual zapper gun, which works just like a normal light gun. So you can play these old school light gun games in VR without the need for a CRT monitor or anything like that. There's the most annoying dog in all of video games. Boop. And there's my zapper gun. Now while this bird is flying around, let's just quickly have a look at the new Duck Hunt 3D level. In VR you can see this grass goes back really far and the duck goes backwards and forwards into the landscape, flying behind and around the trees and bushes. The dog is still 2D, and the bird is 2D, but the trees and the bushes and the grass are all nice and 3D, so they've got lots of depth to them. Bang, there we go. Look, I'm trying now. The little NES Zapper gun model isn't brilliant. It's a lot smaller than the real one, I think. Although I did have smaller hands the last time I used an NES light gun, so maybe this is an accurate size. Let's have one more proper go with this. See whether or not I can actually get some decent scores. Oh shit. Oh yeah, there we go. Thanks, dog. Got you. It's actually, if you actually properly aim, it's actually quite satisfying to hit these birds. As if I'm playing Duck Hunt in VR. As if I'm playing NES games in VR. This is nuts. Come here, duck! Yeah! Boing! Boing! Yeah! Look at that! Absolutely champion. And then I can go right in and I can see in VR how amazing I was. Look at that score. Boom! Nice work, dog. Thanks for your help. Oh, look at this. The Legend of Zelda in 3D VR. The waterfall there rippling and changing colour. Oh, this is awesome. This is the first time I've checked this one out as well. So, you'll all remember that the Zelda game was played top-down. But now I can see all around the little mountains here. The Zelda sprite is kind of like on a little angle. I think you're supposed to have this game slightly angled, maybe. Oh, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Before I take that, I'm going to go in and I'm going to check out the fire. So the fire is like rendered into 3D. The old wise man is a block, but you know, he's still got some depth to him. And the sword there, spinning around right in front of me. I can almost reach out and grab it. It looks solid to me. Here he is. Here's your boy Link. Firing his swords off because he's got full health. So what's interesting is I can zoom the game screen out and around, but the HUD stays in the same place at the same time. So if I look up at the HUD and then move the game in, you can see it still stays at the same time, and then it will clip through the world if you get too close. I mean, I could go like this, and there I am, playing Legend of Zelda NES, sort of, in first person. Look at me! I'm Link! Where's the Master Sword? I want to get in close to the water. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that! The water has ripple effects on it. That's really sweet. Look at that. So a load of extra work has been put in, like waves on the water and oh. So I think the final game I'm going to play for you all right now is Super Mario Brothers. But let's get into the world and see. So yeah, the whole Mario stage, instead of being a flat line, is now quite wide. The hills and the bushes and the clouds are all like animated to sway. The clouds 3D there. The bushes have depth. The blocks are nice and solid. The Goombas are... That Goomba's a bastard. Again, you can see down the pipes. Check out what's down them. Not much, but you never know. And then we'll go down here. And we'll go into the underground world. Here we go, look. So I can lean right in and get a good look at these coins, which are rendered in 3D. I can look around behind them. I can look above them and down at them. I can zoom the stage right out, so you lot can get a good look at the entire stage. Let's go. Let's see what World 1-2 Underground is like. Nice. So again, we've got So again, we've got a extended stage at the bottom. The top block area is just one set of blocks. It's awesome. I love the way you can just rotate it around and stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, but I'm going to... No, I died. I was going to try and get in the warp zone, but I died. Ba-na-na-na-na-na, sad. Alright, well that was a quick look at 3D Sen VR for Steam. It's really cool. Like, it's such an awesome novelty to be able to see these games rendered in VR, in 3D. There has been obviously a lot of work put into porting these ROMs into 3D and giving everything a little bit of an extra touch, like the bushes in the background and the 3D mushrooms and things like that. It is a bit of a novelty though. I don't think I could see myself playing through these games all the way through like this. I don't know. I just feel like the best way to play NES games is on an NES with an NES controller on a TV in 2D. But being able to see these worlds reimagined in 3D and being able to go right into them and lean around into them and inspect them and just see these classic games from an otherwise unseen angle is just it's just really cool and well worth doing. Obviously, you're going to need a PC headset for this because it's only available on Steam, and you're going to need to own copies of the NES games that you get the ROMs for. But if you have all of those things, 3D Sen VR is relatively easy to set up and get going. And when you do it, you're going to be really impressed by what you see because, as usual, the 2D video you're seeing right now just doesn't really give justice to what I'm seeing right now in this 3D world. So yeah, thank you very much for checking out this little curiosity video. There are plenty of other VR videos up on screen right now for you to click on. So do check them out if you enjoyed it, and do subscribe to Eurogamer for more Ian's VR Corner videos every Sunday. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Right, now, let's try and get to that warp zone. Come on, Mario. Woo! Yeah!